So we're into 2025, and recently I looked at the US market, what's been going on with booster boxes from 2024, right? We saw a big boom in the Sword and Shield era, and we've also seen big gains happen across the board in Scarlet and Violet era. What's been happening over here in the UK? Today we're looking at eBay and the Pokemon Center, and we're going to get an idea of what has been going on, because some stuff is out of stock on the Pokemon Center website, which means prices going up over here everywhere regarding those products. So let's jump in and see what's been going on. Okay, right, we are on the Pokemon Center UK website, and we're looking at the stuff that has sold out, right? We have some stuff that already is still available, but we're looking at stuff today that we can't get anymore. They're basically gone. Of course, 151, we know that the booster bundles have been gone. They've been gone for a long time. We had a slight restock, very, very small, in the back end of last year, where they allowed us to get like one product at a time, which wasn't that great. But booster boxes, what has been happening? Well, Twilight Masquerade is sold out on the Pokemon Center website, which is interesting. We're going to see what it is on eBay just in a moment, but the fact it's sold out on the Pokemon Center website just kind of screams to me that we're waiting for a reprint or a restock happening with Twilight Masquerade. I am quite surprised that it's sold out already on the Pokemon Center website, bearing in mind this set is, what, 6-7 months old, so that's pretty impressive. We're going to look, like I said, we're going to look at all of the products that are sold out, and then we'll go and have a look on eBay in just a moment. So Silver Tempest, Sword and Shield, a lot of the Sword and Shield now becoming more and more, out of stock, really. And, Silver Tempest was, the most recent one out of the Sword and Shield era. It did get a reprint. There was quite a lot of Silver Tempest around that we did have in the UK, but it is sold out pretty quickly, I would say. Then, of course, Stellar Crown. That's another one that sold out, which quite surprised me. Another booster box from the Scarlet and Violet era. Again, a relatively new set. This one came out after Twilight Masquerade, so the fact is we're seeing Stellar Crown already sold out at that £144 mark is pretty scary stuff. Then we do have a bunch of Crown Zenith sold out. It's pretty straightforward. Some Fusion Strike. Now pretty much everything Fusion Strike is now sold out. Brilliant Stars booster boxes are also sold out. This took a while to sell out. This was available for a long time, and in my opinion, it's one of the better sets in the Sword and Shield era, and it is now sold out. So I do expect that one to also rise. Obsidian Flames. Now, this is a set which a lot of people don't like. We can't deny how strong performing Obsidian Flames has been doing. It did really well on TCG Player, and we can see it sold out here in the UK. People were paying that $144 for a box of Obsidian. It's now not available. I don't expect to see any more because of how old it is. That's a really, really interesting one. We're going to take a look at that one on eBay in a moment, but that's going to be one to keep an eye on. We've got some build and battle kits and some booster bundles that have been sold. Astral Radiance, another big Sword and Shield era set that has sold out to go alongside that Silver Tempest and Brilliant Stars, of course. So expect to see that one to also climb. Let's take a look, see what else we've got. We've then got some normal booster packs. So Twilight Masquerade gone. Surgeon Sparks, kind of obvious. That one's gone just because of how popular it is. Booster bundles of Twilight Masquerade is going as well. So Crown Zenith, we actually had this Crown Zenith booster bundle. It dropped maybe a month ago, like for the first time on the UK Pokemon Center website. And it disappeared in like 10 minutes. It was just didn't even last long, which is quite interesting. Scarlet Violet base, sleeved booster packs have gone as well. And we've seen other sleeved booster packs, booster bundles of Obsidian Flames go in. We've seen some Paldea and Fates getting sold out on the triple pack blisters. Then you got a few of the other random products. We've got, of course, Paldea Evolved, also sold out. I doubt there'll be any more of those coming in. Surgeon Sparks, kind of obvious there. Some more Scarlet and Violet base, which is, again, very interesting to see. And then Prismatic Evolutions. Of course, this one is going to be pretty much sold out everywhere. It's going to be so difficult to hold off unless Pokemon restocks them. And then now we're going to older Sword and Shield era, where you got all the collection boxes and stuff that sold out. Moving into things that are still available, we do have Battle Stars, which is still available as a booster box, which is probably one of the very few, if not the only Sword and Shield era booster box probably still available. Then you got some Stellar Crown booster bundles. So the booster boxes are gone, but the booster bundles are still there. Still got the triple packs for the Brilliant Stars. Then we got the Temporal Forces. So Temporal Forces is still hanging about, even though Stellar Crown and Twilight have gone. And then we've got some sleeve boosters of Brilliant Stars. That's probably a good one to pick up as well. You got some more Sword and Shield, Stellar Crown. Some of these booster bundles are still hanging about. Shroud of Fable, the collection boxes, the Premium Tournament collection boxes. You got Paradox Rift booster box still available. So you got a lot of triple pack blisters that are still available to get hold of course. And then moving on, we do have again some more of these single pack blisters, or like, I don't really like these type of products. I don't think they're very good. Of course, Pokemon Go always still available. Iono still available. I think that's a pretty good product still. So yeah, you've got a couple of collection boxes as well. So there isn't a lot left available on the Pokemon Center website. It's been pretty much cleared out, which is to be expected, right? You know, I kind of expect that to happen. Now, when we look at the ETBs that are available, we still have the Shroud of Fable and Stellar Crown. You still have Astral Radiance, which is quite interesting. Normal ETB of Shining Fates. Then you've got Pokemon Center of Brilliant Stars. That'd probably still be a good one to pick up. Normal ETBs of Vivid Voltage and Dance of Blaze. And then Pokemon Go. Then stuff that's sold out. Twilight sold out. Both Paradox Rift ETBs, Pokemon Center ETBs are sold out. Of course, Battlestar, Surgeon Sparks, 151, of course, Obsidian, Paldea. They're now sold out of the Silver Tempest Pokemon. No, this is just the normal. Is this the normal one? Yeah, this is the normal one. They're sold out. So, yeah, there's sorry, no, it's the Pokemon Center version. There's most definitely a lot of these, which are sold out recently. There's a Pokemon Center version, sorry. There's a lot of these are sold out recently, and the ones that did sell out recently, which I noticed was the Paradox Rift and the Twilight Masquerade. These have sold out recently. The rest of these have been sold out for a while, which is, you know, kind of obvious, really. So yeah, of course, you know, Pokemon Center ones are going to be like a gold mine. They're very, very good, especially in the Scarlet Violet era. I think they're actually fantastic. If you can still get these two, I probably would advise getting them. I think they'd be good ones to pick up. Stellar Crown more so over than Shroud of Fable. Okay, so we're going on eBay. We'll take a look at the sold listings. We're going to first look at Fusion Strike. Of course, Fusion Strike has been shooting up in price over in the US. We did see the other day that the booster boxes were pushing towards $400 a box. We have one recently sold here, £350. Then we could take a look, see if we can find any other sealed booster boxes. $350, $350. Wow, this is absolutely insanity. $275, $300. $290. You have here a full case. Interesting. I don't know what happened there. That can't be. I don't know what happened there. That sold for $600. That's very weird. So you're looking at around about $260, $250. So recently sold is anywhere between $300 and $350, which is absolute insanity. You know, like I said, about 2 months ago, if that, you could have picked these up on the Pokemon Center website for like $140, $145, and look at them now. You know, you nearly tripled your money. So. Yeah, very, very impressive with Fusion Strike. And yeah, I expected to go up. You know, I already gave my prediction where I think it would be. Yeah, very, very good. We talked about the Obsidian Flames booster box getting sold out on the Pokemon Center website. Well, over on eBay, it's not quite that expensive. We're looking around about $110 a booster box. This one here, $110. You got half booster box there for $63. $110. So yeah, about £110 is about right for Obsidian Flames. That's pretty much where I would put it. It's quite interesting that it's sold out on the Pokemon Center website. Like, people were paying, you know, 40% more for this product. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see where it'll go moving forward. Like I said, it's not the most popular set, and the value's not there in the set either. But not only that, is it's not available. Like, there's no more printings of it. There's no more of it coming. What's out there is out there. So, you know, if you said to me, is it good pickup for $110? Yeah, I think so. I think there are better sets to get, of course. But I still think if you don't have Obsidian Flames and you want to get some Obsidian Flames, it's a pretty good one for $110. Moving on to Twilight Masquerade. Again, that one was also sold out on the Pokemon Center website. A bit more of a stronger set, in my opinion, and a better set than Obsidian Flames. We have here $115, including postage. Including postage, that one's $115. Including postage, $115. So pretty reasonably costed, in all honesty. You know, you got $110, $115. So again, very similar to Obsidian Flames. If I had to choose between the two, I would go for Twilight Masquerade over Obsidian Flames. I just think Twilight Masquerade is just a better set. Yes, there are potential chances of this getting reprinted / restocked, so the price of it may continue to fall. I mean, in the US, we're seeing this like $160, $170 a box. So yeah, over here in the UK for $110, $115, I think is a very good price. And I think it's going to be better than Obsidian Flames in the long run, so keep that one in mind. Now, talking about one that was going up, and it is sold out on the Pokemon Center website, is Paldea Evolved. Now, Paldea Evolved is making serious moves. You know, recently sold on eBay, $173, $175. So this is pushing £200 a booster box. That's actually pretty insane. I mean, I picked one up, I don't know, might have been a month ago, and it was $125. So yeah, this thing's jumped up massively in the past like 30 days. Yeah, $175 there, $167. There you go. That one's a bit cheaper. That one's a retail price basically. There you go. That was the price I was looking at. You know, $125 was pretty much what I was paying. So that was a little bit more. $150, $140, $100. Yeah, so pretty much insanity there. We're seeing these now going from $180, pushing $200 a box. I just didn't expect that to happen, right? With Paldea Evolved, it is a very, very good set. And, you know, similar to Obsidian Flames, you know, because it's so old, it's going to get harder and harder to get hold of. So keep that one in mind. Would I pick it up for 175? If you can find it cheaper, I would suggest probably picking it up. It is definitely going to surpass £200 in, yeah, maybe a month or two, maybe not even that long. So, you know, keep that in mind with Paldea Evolved. It is on the climb. Moving on to Stellar Crown, of course, sold out also on the Pokemon Center website. We're looking at about 110 a box, just shy of 110. You know, 108 here, 110, 105, 14, 110, 115, basically, 120. So, again, similar to, you know, Twilight, similar to Obsidian. I think this is better than Obsidian. Not quite as good as Twilight, but still a very good product. It is a relatively new set, so expect more of these to be restocked / reprinted down the line. Same with Twilight Masquerade. So, keep that one in mind with Stellar Crown. I don't know why it's sold out on the Pokemon Center website. What, people paying 40% more again for that booster box over there, but you can still pick this up for a relatively good price at around 105, 110. Then we go on to the big Surging Sparks. Of course, Surging Sparks is over $200. We're seeing what, 230 roughly around that over on TCG Player. What's it going over here? 165, 160. We have, these are just the regular ETBs. That's Pokemon Center one, so there's a regular 150 there. So we're looking at the booster boxes, right? 160. 2 half booster boxes for a price of what would be a normal retail price box. Lots of loose packs, lots of half booster boxes being sold of this set, which is actually, you know, pretty good. 160. So yeah, you're probably looking around 155, 160 a box, which is about right. I have seen them sold on places like TikTok with some vouchers. You can get them for like 145, 150. I do expect this to continue to climb until we do see a reprint / restock. And I think when we do, the prices in the UK tend to do quite well. So unlike in the US, like let's say this went up to, let's say, I don't know, £200 a box, then a reprint happened, the price will drop. You will be seeing people selling this on eBay for under MSRP. You'll be seeing online retailers selling this over here for under that 140. It will happen. So it happened with Evolved Skies, right? When Evolved Skies, at one point, when that final reprint came, it was pushing, I don't know, maybe £250, £300 a box. It had a reprint, and it dropped down to like 120. That's where I picked mine up, at that 120 when that happened. So for me, you know, you got to look at it from that perspective. And I do think Twilight, Stellar, and Surging Sparks are yet to receive those restocks / reprints here in the UK, so to wait and see for them. But overall, I do still feel like Surging Sparks is so good that even if you bought it at that 150, 160, you're not going to lose out on it, because down the line, like it's already started on the Pokemon Center website, it will come back in the future, but down the line, once there's no more reprints, restocks, this set will be a very good one. So keep that in mind. All right, we look at the craziness that is Lost Origin over here in the UK. This is craziness. So we're looking at £290 a booster box of Lost Origin, 250. Let's see if we can find a one. 300, 250. Well, you got the case to go with it. 220, 250. So anywhere between 250 to £300 is pretty much where the Lost Origin booster boxes sit in. For me, that's impressive. Lost Origin and Fusion Strike are doing very well over here in the UK. Lost Origin was kind of one of the first ones, apart from Performance Guys, to kind of like break away, get sold out, and just run away with it. And it's continuing to do that. So the fact that it's nearly £300 a box is very, very impressive. You know, I kind of wish I picked up more in the past, but, you know, unfortunately I didn't. But this is still a very, very good set. Like, is it worth picking up for £300 a box? Yeah, I mean, I think it'll be over £500 in the future. Like, looking back, I think Lost Origin will reach £500. You know, it's a strong Sword and Shield era set. You know, you look back at some of the worst Sun and Moon era, and they're over £500 a box. So, you know, same with X, Y, and so on. So, yeah, I think Lost Origin's going to do very well. Okay, Brilliant Stars, of course, sold out on the Pokemon Center websites. Like I said, it held on at the Pokemon Center website for a long time, and now it's eventually sold out. So, we're looking at 210 a box there, 200. So it's breaking the 200 mark. 17 plus postage, 185. That's an ETB. That's not gonna be any good. 200. So about £200 a box for Brilliant Stars. Okay, so it's pushing its way up as to be expected. You know, incredible set. Is it gonna be as good as Lost Origin? Probably not. It's just an overall better set and will perform better, I think, in the long run. Same with Fusion Strike, but it's still doing really well at 200. Would I pick up a 200? Yeah, probably. Again, I could see this being, you know, £400 to £500 box in the future. Of course, we've got to look at the big top dog, Evolving Skies. Let's see where this one's sitting. So we've got £730 there, 770, 875 over Christmas. I said this in the last video. Last Christmas, or this Christmas just gone, we saw, or I saw anyway, on not just on eBay, but mainly on the Facebook Marketplace, so many people trying to sell Evolving Skies boxes, like an absolute insane amount. Like not so much as sold on eBay. Of course, then we got the big top dog Evolving Skies. We had one here sold for over £1,000, 1.1k, 1k there, 900, 895. No, absolute insanity. 875. Look at the price difference. 818. So we see here one sold for under 800, and then one recently sold for £300 more. Right here. That is just pure insanity. So yeah, Evolving Skies is absolutely popping off over Christmas. I did see a ton of people trying to sell this, not just on eBay, but especially on Facebook Marketplace. And they were selling for around that 750 to 800. There were some people trying to undercut each other. It was just madness going on. And I don't know why people were suddenly just offloading a lot of their Evolving Skies. Maybe they might need the money, but yeah, there's just absolute pure insanity going on. At the moment, I'm looking to keep hold of mine. I'm not looking to sell mine or anything like that. I do feel like this will be, you know, probably 2k a box in the future. You know, I don't know when it would happen, but I could see it happening. And then finally today, we're going to be looking at Prismatic Evolution's pre-orders. So these are the ETBs. They're, you know, been sold on eBay over here in the UK. We're looking at 130 in ETB there, 2 ETBs at 250, 4 ETBs at 500. So that's 125 in ETB. 115, 125, 120. Now these are the Pokemon Center ones. This one's just a normal one. So that one's a Pokemon Center at 125. That one's Pokemon Center. So can we see a normal? These are all Pokemon Center ones, which at that price actually seems pretty good. Can we get like a normal one? That's Pokemon Center, Pokemon Center, Pokemon Center. So loads of Pokemon Center ETBs being, you know, already sold. There we go. So here's a normal one. Here's just a regular ETB, not Pokemon Center exclusive. £65 with 10% off. So you look about £60 for that one. This one here, Elite Trainer Box, 70. So yeah, you're looking around about 70, £80 normal one sold there. 65 just for a regular one. That one there's 70 with some percentage off. So between 65 and £70 in ETB is how much they're selling for over here in the UK, which actually is, I know it's over retail, but that's actually not that bad. You know, they're, you know, $120 plus over on, you know, TCG Play at the moment. That's actually not too bad. Like, legit, that's actually pretty decent. So, I mean, like, I've already pre-ordered mine from stores. I'm hoping to get some. We'll wait and see. But I do expect more to come in the future once they get released. But they are going to be released in about 2 weeks. So it's going to be absolute madness, but it's going to be exciting. So there you have it, guys. This has been going on in the UK Pokemon card market. Very interesting stuff has been going on. You know, Pokemon Center, a lot of stuff is sold out. Really strangely, you know, Stellar Crown being sold out was one that kind of surprised me. Same with Obsidian Flames. Bearing in mind you can buy them for 40% less on eBay, which is quite interesting. But yeah, pretty much across the board, we're seeing big gains. Fusion Strike making insane moves. Evolving Skies, Sword and Shield pretty much across the board is doing very well. You can still get a lot of Scarlet Violet for a reasonable price here. Paldea Evolved and Surgeon Sparks are the only two that jump out at me that are, you know, on the pricier side. Whereas everything else right now, you're looking around that 110 to 115 range, which isn't too bad. So keep that in mind when you want to get some, you know, Scarlet Violet era stuff. So still relatively good. But Sword and Shield, yeah, you're looking about £200 plus now, a booster box for a lot of the sets, you know, except Battle Styles. So keep that in mind when looking at picking up some Sword and Shield. If you made this far in the video and you've enjoyed it, make sure to smash the like button and make sure to subscribe for more Pokemon content. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments about what's been going on in the UK market. Absolute insanity. You know, with these booster boxes going up and up and up, I still think you can get a good deal out there, you know, regarding Scarlet and Violet era booster boxes, so definitely keep an eye out. And of course, I'll be doing more UK Pokemon market coverage here on the channel. I definitely will be doing it more and more now. So, you know, for you guys here, like me in the UK, we want to know what's really going on. So, yeah, definitely stay tuned because there'll be more coming. That is it from me, guys, in today's video. Of course, if you watch more Pokemon content, make sure to click the video on the screen and make sure to hit that subscribe button. That is it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are legends, and I'll see you in the next one.